Welcome back, guys, to update 3.2, and we're going to be going over the brand new updates to the Batman Ninja team. So mainly that includes, if we scroll to here, Batman Ninja Catwoman and Batman Ninja Robin, as well as the brand new legendary Batman Ninja Gorilla Grodd. So we'll go over him last, but let's just go ahead and look at these other two characters and how you would want to be building them and stuff like that for raids, for Champions Arena, for everything, okay? This team is going to be nasty, okay? Alright, so let's take a look at Batman Ninja Catwoman. Right now, mine is pretty trash. She's only 4 stars. She's only 90k threat. She's got garbage talents. She's only got free gear from raids that I haven't rerolled, and yet she's a freaking monster, okay? Alright, so let's take a look at her new passives. So her first passive is 50% chance for opponents to miss against Batman Ninja teammates for 8 seconds. Now, the first thing you need to know is this is at 4 stars. When she goes to 5 stars, this goes to 10 seconds, and when she goes to 6 stars, they can actually, these 2 characters, or 3 characters, including the Batman Grodd, the new Batman Ninja Grodd. I'm not sure if he can do 6-star passive, but definitely Batman Ninja Catwoman and Batman Ninja Robin can get a level 6 passive, meaning that this will go to 12 seconds that the opponent will miss for. These are the only 2 or 3 characters in the entire game that can get the level 6 passive, so just be aware of that. So yeah, basically just missing for a long time. That's what this ability does, or this passive does when you use any ability. We look at her passive 2, 7 seconds of immortal whenever health drops below 15%. Now I've tested this. This triggers multiple times per game, meaning that if you go below 15% health, you heal back up above 15% health, and then you get knocked down below 15% health again, it triggers again. So if you keep on healing, you should never be knocked out. This does go up as well. Obviously, I think it goes to 11 seconds immortal, maybe. I can't exactly tell when you're at 6 stars, but it will go up as well. So then you've got Are You Kidding Me? You got 40% power cost gained as power bars. So whenever Batman Ninja teammates successfully block a special, they gain part of the power cost. If the block is performed by Catwoman, her special 3 triggers for no power cost. What? So if you block it all, you get some energy from it. And then if you block and it's her, she triggers a special 3. So she's like a pumped up Shazam, which triggers every single time. That's just crazy. So if we look at her special 3, it's what? So if she blocks, just blocks a special, she gets, just at level 40, 32% chance, or 32% lethal chance for Catwoman for like 9 seconds, 10 seconds. When this is at level 70, I couldn't tell you what it is, maybe 55% lethal chance or 50% lethal chance for like 12 seconds or something like that. That's basically all you need for lethal chance for her. Then you've got negative 49% power generation for the enemy team and a bunch of damage. So definitely want to be getting these special 3s off. They're massive. Then you've got Curious Cat, which is just damage over time, but, well, it's damage and damage over time. But you get 200% heal of the damage that you did. So if you do 2,000 damage, you get 4,000 health back. What? That's amazing. So you can just keep on healing with your special 2s, so if you go down below 15%, you use a special 2, tag her out, let her heal up, and then tag her back in, and she's immortal again. What? So then you've got Pickpocket, which is 106% damage against blinded opponents and just damage. And this ramps up as you go up through level 70 as well, which is amazing. So if you need a quick boost of damage, this is the one to do if the opponent is blinded. And do remember that you blind anybody that you use any abilities against. So lethal and blinding is how this team does a bunch of damage, okay? So if we now go and look at Batman Ninja Robin, who, if you ask me, this is going to be the main damage dealer on the team, I believe. We've got Combo Kid. Combo Kid, again, can go to level 6, and this will say 7 bonus hits on the combo meter and can't go below 7. So that's awesome. You tag him in, he can't go below 7, and he gives you an immediate boost of 7-hit combo. That's just nuts. Then you've got Ninja Lethality. 20% lethal attack damage for 10 seconds. Each lethal attack landed by Robin or Batman Ninja teammates temporarily increases their lethal attack damage. Effects stack. What? So this is lethal. This is what I was talking about. The main thing you need on this team is lethal, but you don't need to build it on your characters. You get it for free through their passives. So if you, oh, we're gonna look at that in a second here. Let's go look at this one. This one right here. 10 or 20% lethal attack chance for 10 seconds whenever an opponent misses a basic attack. Robin and Batman Ninja teammates temporarily gain lethal attack chance buff. Effects stack. So if you blind them, that means that they're going to miss when they hit you. And if they miss when they're hitting you, then you get lethal attack chance, and it stacks like it says. So if they do a combo of like a 10-hit combo, they should miss 50% of the time, which means 5 times 20 is technically 100%, but I think it only goes up to 75% lethal attack chance. But still, you get 75% lethal attack chance just by blinding them with Catwoman. So all you need to do is that, then you have a bunch of lethal attack chance, and then you just use his lethal attacks to build up your attack damage. So that's amazing. Then looking at his abilities, he's got Armor Pierce and heal for 38% of special damage dealt. What? So if he's Armor Piercing at 8,000 damage, you're getting 40% of that back. That's nuts. So again, this team's going to be ridiculous as well, or this character's going to be ridiculous as well. Then you've got damage and hazard damage, and if they hit the little banana that's on the floor, they tag out, whatever. That's pretty helpful if they're doing a special on you. I've tried it. They'll be in the middle of a special and then have to tag out, which is quite amazing. And then this one is, you just do damage, but then 30% chance for opponents to miss for 10 seconds-ish. And that'll go up as you get to level 70 as well. So again, you're causing them to miss just by using a special one, and then you get a whole bunch of lethal attack chance and a lethal attack damage, and you're golden. So technically you don't really need to build lethal on these characters as long as you've maybe got Dr. Fate on the team, or anybody that reduces the power cost or builds up your power quicker like EGL or Atrocitus or something. Just making sure that you can use that special one on him, or making sure that you can use a special with your Catwoman. Just so we can see, my Catwoman has lethal attack chance already on her, just because of the way that it kind of turned out. I'd already built her with this, but we're going to see how ridiculously overpowered these two characters are, just by themselves, okay? So last but not least, we want to go and look at the brand new Grodd, who is just going to make, if you can unlock him, he's going to make this team just unbeatable, all right, when you're playing with them. I think it might be okay when you're playing against them, as long as you play correctly. You're smarter than the AI, but it's still going to be pretty tough. Okay, so let's check out his passive. You've got 200% damage bonus on every 5th basic attack or swipe attack. Just great to begin with. And then negative 30% damage and defense for 9 seconds. So you're not only doing 200% damage extra on that 5th hit, you're also lowering the enemy's damage and defense. So you're doing more damage to them, as well as they're doing less damage to you, meaning you don't have to have as much health, meaning that you wouldn't get knocked out as easily. Already starting to be overpowered, like ridiculously overpowered. Then you remember, this is at star rating 4. When it goes to star rating 5 or 6, I'm not 100% sure if it goes to level 6 on Grodd, but even if 5, it's going to be higher percentages, alright? So then we've got passive 2, which is 10% lethal attack chance for 9 seconds, and 5% damage from basic attacks, swipe, and tag attacks heal for 9 seconds. It doesn't say in those two things the next portion, which is it's when he goes below 30% health, he gets those boosts. So you get an extra lethal attack chance, and you're healing off basics. So that's awesome, but paired with this, it's really awesome. So whenever Gorilla Grodd, Batman Ninja teammates, or legendary allies being the key, okay, whenever you land a lethal attack, they gain power. So this applies to Darkseid, this applies to BRAINIAC, this applies to AKBM, so he can be used on a legendary team as well. The last, there's then his basic attacks or his basic abilities here. You've got just damage and 50% extra damage to blinded characters. You've got Super Shield, which we all know. It's been used on a bunch of different characters. It's one of the most OP things in the entire game when it actually works. It seems like there's a glitch right now that doesn't make it work. But then his special 3 that's currently locked for me, it means that when he does his special 3, that the healing for your team, so anything that heals your character will heal the entire team for a certain amount of time after he uses his special 3. So you use his special 3 and you go below 30% health for this passive right here, then you're healing your entire team with these basic attacks. Same with if it's Batman, Ninja, Catwoman, or Robin, when they're using their specials that heal them, it's actually going to heal the entire team for that amount. So your entire team shouldn't die. It's going to be getting so much power from landing lethal attacks here that you're going to be outputting a massive amount of damage and being able to use as many specials as you want. Catwoman is going to keep your team from dying by going invincible, which, by the way, mitigates ultimate moves as well. What? So we're going to go ahead and just see how broken just the 2 characters that I have at star rating 4 are, okay? So let's see. We're going to take off Power Girl. That is a 175k threat team. Let's see if we can beat the last chapter in campaign with just these 2 characters and my crappy play. Alright, so remember, she's got 45% lethal attack chance. So you can see the lethal damage is already stacking up in the top left. Watch the damage output. Watch the damage output. Just ramp up. Lethal damage is still the same for Robin. We're going to tag back in, and we're going to use our little cat. Look at the health regen! What? Remember, it's Batman, or it's what's-his-face's passive 3. We can't let our lethal damage go down. That's what's keeping us doing the massive damage we need to. But then let's see. Look at the health regen and the damage! Oh my god, remember this is like a absolute trash team. But these guys are, were blind for a little bit when I was using her ability too. Oh, she dead? No, because of immortality. And she's immortal right now. You can see the little timers, like those little stars. So now we're going to tag out and let her ramp back up some health. And then we're going to tag her back in, and you're going to see she's going to, let's see if we can kill him. Use your ultimate on me. Do it. Watch. Is he going to come back? He's still not dead because he's immortal. So we're going to actually tag in. She's back above the amount of health that she was at before. The lethal damage is still ramping up. We're going to do this just to heal up a little bit more. And I think we're going to actually... Oh, he missed, which meant we need to get more critical attack chance. I kind of want to let him kill her a little bit so you see that it triggers again. Oh, he's going to die, isn't he? Oh, he didn't die. Okay. But look, she's immortal again. Look. It's crazy. And if I had played that like how I wanted to play it, then I could have just blocked the entire time and probably gotten special 3s from her. Let's see if we can do that one more time. Just with actually getting special 3s. And remember that lethal resistance in this game doesn't currently exist. As like, it's not something that you try and get on your characters. Let's see if I can show you. Roster. Who's got... Oh, here he is.
Batman.
So if we look at his talents, you've got critical hit resistant, stun resistant, and dot resistant, but there's no lethal resistant. So if we look at his abilities here, again, no lethal resistant. So the more and more your lethal ramps up, you're just doing unmitigated damage. Unless the enemy team like is a raid boss or something with lethal resistance, then you're golden. You're going to be doing massive damage with this team. So let's see if I can do that one more time and just win by blocking. I don't think I'm going to be able to because she doesn't have enough health, but we'll see. It'd be cool if she healed off her special 3 that triggered, as opposed to off her special 2. You know? Look at the damage starting to ramp up already. See if we can get it over 1,000. There it goes, over 1,000. Oh, I was supposed to block. I was trying to play it to. Ooh, my lethal damage almost went. I did go away. Damn. All right, we're gonna heal her up real quick. Gotta tag her out. And remember that that damage you see is still healing her, and it lasts for I think it said 30 seconds or something ridiculous. All right, We're going to use one of these, and then we're just going to block. Here it goes. And then a special 3. Ugh, I thought it was going to actually be... oh, he's missing because... He's missing because I've used a special.
I'll try not to
Lethal
kill you.
damage is about to go away. Oh, there's the special 3. It's kind of weird. It automatically triggers whether you want it to or not, which is nice. But you would have thought if it was going to trigger, that it would be unblocking, right? Like, he's blocking right now. That could cause problems. We're just going to continue blocking. She's going to get invulnerable again.
They always find a soft
But you
spot.
see how far away I was? And this is going to cause a problem.
Bullet to the brain.
Doesn't matter. I'm going to use special 2 and just tag out. He's no longer, or he still is taking damage. I'm just looking to see if he's still taking damage down there. Okay, how long do we need to be tagged out for her to become invulnerable again? It looks like she's not. Oh, she's immortal again. Oh man, she is a monster. I would say that what's his face? That Batman Ninja Robin probably is going to end up doing more damage, but she has the sustainability, man. She's got that special 2 that just continues to heal her when she's tagged out. Like, she's never going to die. This team is never going to die. You can get all 3 characters down to this much health and immortal and just keep swapping them out and healing them. It's going to be crazy. So the next video I'm going to make is how to make sure that you get these characters. If we look at the roster here, how you get Grodd right now
Gorilla Grodd
is only challenge. It doesn't say that you can get him in chests. I don't know whether that's the actual case or not, because when it comes to the other characters here, we can just filter by this.
Robin.
It says challenge only for Robin and challenge only for Catwoman. So I'm not 100% sure if that's true or not. They might be in chests at some point, but we're going to go over how to beat the Versus challenge next. So I'd like to say a big thank you to my YouTube members over here. Much appreciated for supporting the channel. If you guys would like to also support me as a creator, you can click the first link in the description or click the big join button underneath the video. You get a ton of extra content from me, including special videos and glitches, unlisted videos, all my live streams, a whole bunch of stuff in my Discord, a whole bunch of stuff on my channel, so go check it out if you'd like. If you haven't already joined the Discord as well, a link to that is in the description, but it's the Injustice 2 or My Injustice 2 Discord. Got about 2,500 people in there right now all talking about the update, so feel free to join. Other than that, if you liked the video, maybe leave a like, maybe subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace, guys.